A very good evening to all of you. Let's start the topic direct and indirect speech where we left it. So, part 1 we covered, part 2 we have covered, and this is the part 3. In the first part, it was introduction part. Along with the flow chart, you could understand what is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech, how they are, how the reporting verb is playing a major role in change of the reported speech. If the reporting verb is in present tense, then the tense of the reported speech will not make any change. If the reporting verb is in future tense, then also it is not required any change. But if the reporting verb is in past tense, then it requires multiple changes in the tense of the reported speech that we studied yesterday. Quickly, you can recapitulate it that if the reporting verb is in past tense, then it will be changed accordingly, right? Simple present will change into simple past, present continuous will change into past continuous, present perfect will change into past perfect, present perfect continuous will change into past perfect continuous, and simple past will change into past perfect, and past continuous will change into past perfect continuous. Okay, and apart from these six tenses, rest of the six tenses are not required any change, they will be the same. Okay, so this up to this we have studied. Today we will study further, and that is what, as per the sentence formation, the direct speech, once you are changing direct speech into indirect speech, then also it requires a change. So how the changes are required as per the different kind of sentences that we are going to study today. So let's start. Change of direct into indirect on the basis of sentence formation. Okay, so first sentence we are taking assertive sentence. In that, how we are changing Tanvi said. Okay, said is again your reporting verb is in past tense. So Tanvi said, I am doing this. So how the change will be required? To remove the inverted comma, we use that. Okay, and said will be said only. Tanvi said that she, instead of I will be she. First person will be changed into third person for Tanvi. She, I am will be changed into was. As I mentioned that present continuous will change into past continuous. So I am is changed into she was. She was doing that. This will be changed into that. Okay, so that also we study. Next one is imperative sentence. Okay, so if this one is the similar what we studied. With the help of that we changed assertive sentence. But what are the changes are required in the other type of sentences? Here imperative sentence, right? In imperative, Tofu said to her, be careful. Okay, so be careful, you could understand in imperative he is giving caution to somebody to be careful, right? So tofu ordered, right? Tofu said to her means tofu ordered her to be careful. Okay, so that's why the sentence form that is not required to remove inverted comma. Okay, you could see in the indirect speech that we are not putting any that conjunction anywhere. Okay, in this particular sentence, to remove the inverted comma we put that, but here in imperative it is not required at all, right? Tofu ordered her, instead of saying said to, we are using this particular word ordered. Okay, Tofu ordered her to be careful, right? So this way you need to frame the sentences, right? So you have to be very careful once you are changing the direct into indirect as per the formation of the sentence, right? Somewhere you need to put that to remove the inverted comma, somewhere it is not required. Okay, so let's switch to the next type of sentence, that is interrogative. Okay, in interrogative What they have mentioned, Om said to Sam, do you like tea? Okay. So Sam, Om said to Sam, do you like tea? He's putting the question that you like tea or not. Okay. So how he asked, Om asked Sam if he liked tea. Okay. This way you need to frame the sentence. Again here, what is required? If for the question, for the interrogative sentences, if or whether is required. At the place of if, I could use whether also, right? So Om asked Sam whether he liked tea. That way you need to frame the sentence. Okay. So you need to keep in mind here, to remove the inverted comma, we need to use if or whether in the sentence, right? And your question mark will be removed in indirect speech. And at the place of said to, it can be asked, it can be inquired, it can be mentioned this way, right? So in interrogative sentences, you need to frame like this. And if your question starts with the question word, then you need to change your like this. Om said to Sam, where do you live? Okay, suppose we are changing the question with the WH word, where do you live? So in that case, Om asked or Om inquired Sam that where do you live? At the place of do you live, where did he live? Okay, this way the sentence will be changed. Okay, but the question will be question, right? At the place of if or whether, you have to put that there, and the rest of the question will be in the question form, but the question mark will be removed. Where did he live? Like that. Next is exclamatory sentence. In exclamatory, how the sentence will change? He said, may you live long. Okay. So said, at the place of said, may you live long is a kind of a wish. Okay. So in that case, instead of using said, you will change the word. He wished that I might live long. He wished me that I might live long. Okay. Like that, the sentence will be changed. Wow. Suppose he said, what a wonderful weather. Okay. So how will you change? He, instead of he wished, he exclaimed with joy. Right? He exclaimed with joy about the beautiful weather, how beautiful the weather is. Like that. Okay. So this way you should understand that if the formation of the sentence is different, then you need to change. You need to change direct into indirect speech as per the set rule. Okay, you need to memorize these rules also, that when it is required to remove the inverted comma, that when it is not required, when it is required if or whether in the sentence, when it is not. So everything you have to memorize as per the different sentences, and it will come just by practice. Okay, so here are very limited questions, limited examples are there. You have to do multiple questions repeatedly. You have to revise with the help of different exercises and different examples. As much as you will practice, you will understand the topic in a better way. Okay, so keep watching, keep learning, stay motivated, and keep working hard, because there is no other solution, no ultimate. This is hard work, and smart work is ultimate solution for success. So thank you. Keep watching, keep learning, keep growing. Loads of blessings and love to all of you. Good night.